Why are Mel Brooks movies the best? Well, I'll tell you. They are the best because they make fun of real events and people. And also they parody movies, like Star Wars, and his version was called Spaceballs. But why do we watch these movies? We watch these movies because of the comedy in them. And that comedy lets us escape. Even though we are watching that movie for roughly 2 hours, we're not thinking about what's going on outside the movie theater or outside our homes while we're watching them. We are thinking about what's the next joke in the movie. Mel Brooks has had some very famous movies. But why do we watch them? And why do we like them? Well, I like them is because of my sense of humor kind of matches along with what is going on in those movies. Even though the jokes he tells in those movies may be a little risky or on the fence, that's what I like about them. But now, why do other people watch them? They either watch them just because it's on TV or for the same reasons I do. It's because the movies that he makes allows us to escape. But why is it that we continue to watch them? We go back and watch these movies because of that laughter. Because you know what they say, laughter is the best medicine. Many people like his movies and have favorites. Well, I have favorites too, but it's hard to choose more than one. The movies I enjoy that he has made is Spaceballs, which is a parody movie of Star Wars, Robin Hood Men in Tights, which is a parody movie of Robin Hood, and Blazing Saddles, but not in that order. Now, with everybody has a favorite movie, they also have a favorite scene, which I do too. My favorite scene in Spaceballs is the scene where they go ludicrous speed, which is faster than light speed. Now, in this scene, they are chasing somebody and have to go really, really fast, so they go ludicrous speed. But whenever they have to stop, they just can't simply slow down, they have to hit the emergency brake. And by doing so, the captain in the control panel goes flying through the room headfirst into a control panel. But now in Robin Hood Men in Tights, there's a scene where they have to cross a stream, which you can simply step over. But there is a bridge and they have to pay a toll. And if you don't pay the toll, then the people who own the bridge don't get an overall. And it gets a little over-exaggerated in the scene. But now in Blazing Saddles, the scene I like the best is at the end, where they have a big brawl and they crash through the wall into other movies and through the entire studio. But this is the reason I like them, is I grew up with them. Ever since I was in my early teens and even beforehand, my parents and my older brother would watch these movies. And even though these movies may be from the 70s and 90s, they're still somewhat relevant today. Mel Brooks has made some very funny movies, and they're very popular even though they were made a long time ago. But if they were to come out today, many people would have many opinions about his movies. It's just because of the changing time. But that is why I think we need these movies, because we haven't had a movie like that in a very long time. But ever since I was little growing up, those movies have made me the nerd I am today, and that's why I think they are the best.